Hey guys, it's JReacts, obviously. Who else would it be? And I was sitting here bored and I wanted to give my opinions on self promoting. Now, I saw something in a friend's Discord. I don't recall whose Discord it was because I'm in quite a few, but I believe it was Angel Goddess's Discord. It had to be at least 2 weeks ago, and they were talking about self promoting, and they all had their own opinions on it. It was a weird thing to discuss because I feel like a lot of people look at self promotion in different ways. I'm kind of just depending on who you are. If you are a friend of mine or like someone I, genuinely enjoy having in my stream, I can understand, right? I don't mind putting people on. Self promoting is an iffy thing. I feel like depending on who you are, right? People may call it networking, depending on how they're doing it. Some people flat out call it people getting used. But I think it all depends on, how it works. Because I believe at some point, right, it's hard to get your channel out there without promoting it. That's what Twitter and Instagram and other social media platforms are out there for. You do not want to just strictly put your thing on YouTube and just have it there. So my problem is with self-promotion, personally, is like I don't like people that's new to the stream, then like an hour or a couple of days later, they shout out their own YouTube channel. Like, I don't even know you. That's, like, the problem I've always had with self-promotion. That's something I think everybody can relate to. I feel like, even with friends, it can be not very frustrating, but it can be annoying. Because, say, like, they throw their channel out there when you get an X amount of views. But they usually don't put it out there. Or, like, they're promoting it every 6 seconds. That's like the only time I would say that's annoying with friends, right? Because for the most time, right, where my line is hard to figure out, right? Because say, like, for an example, someone comes in my stream and I know them, right? And then they say, hey, Jay, remember what happened yesterday in my stream, right? I would usually talk about it, right? I'm not going to be like, shh, we ain't talking about you as a streamer here. Like, we ain't about to do that. Like, that's extra. So, it's a weird, it's a weird spot for me. When it comes to self-promotion, I'm not big on some people, like, throwing their stuff out there every time. Like, for an example, let's just say I'm not the biggest streamer. Let's say I have 10 people in my stream, right? No one says nothing, right? But let's just say all of a sudden I get like 30 people on that rare occasion, 40, right? Then all of a sudden, people that's usually in there start throwing their stuff out. That's the only problem I think I would have with it. Like, obviously, it's not as bad as new people. I don't like the people that feel like I should shout them out or they promote it every 6 seconds. Luckily, YouTube or my mods block it out or whatever before it even gets said. So that's the good thing. So it's just like, that's kind of something I've always had a problem with, is self-promoting like that. But is there anything else? I'm trying to think of anything. I don't write shit down. This is one take. The only thing that's going to get edited out if I get quiet for too long or if I figure something out. So now let me say, for an example, right, you don't self-promote. I feel like you gotta promote. I feel like you gotta know people to get your channel out there. That's one thing. Not know people, not like that, but I feel like you gotta make friends. Like, how are you gonna grow without making friends? Like, unfortunately, that's what you have to do. So, I'm not saying that's the problem. My problem is more or less of, like, say, like, you're doing it to not help both of you guys out. You're doing it for yourself, because then at that point, you're looking selfish. Because that means you're probably just gonna dip on them once you get to a certain point. Now, there's a difference, right? Say, like, you're putting the work in and that person stops. Then that's, like, a different scenario. But I feel like this was, like, a decent discussion. I just wanted to get my 2 cents on it because I was thinking about it when I was just kind of sitting there for a moment. But I appreciate you guys for enjoying this. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.